Hello, here we are, today's car talk. I thought today I would just tell you something about me, to kind of let you get to know me a little bit. So 10 things that about me. Number one, I am married. I have been married to my current husband 10 years. It is my second and his second marriage. Almost 11 years. 11 years in April, next month, so almost 11 years. And we have together 8 children. He has 4 and I have 4, so we're kind of a +1 Brady Bunch family. +2, 1 each, +1 each. And we have 4 grandchildren. Number 2, I have been on TV twice to be interviewed. The first time I was about 6 years old, and I was on the Art Linkletter House Party Kids Say the Darndest Things from Maddie Lou Maxwell School in Anaheim. Go Roadrunners. And the second time I was in San Diego, Wake Up San Diego. And I was there with the author of a book. And, oh, that was a bright light in the back. Author of a book, and I was there as she was talking about her book, and I was on there at that time. So that's twice that I've been on TV. I think that's all. Well, interviewed. I've been on TV with Drill Team and stuff like that, but where I was actually interviewed, that was twice. Number 3, my favorite color is purple. So you may see me a lot with purple of some sort on, either wearing it. If you saw my phone case, my iPad case, anything, you would see a lot of purple in jewelry, makeup. I wear a lot of purple eyeshadow. You'll see a lot of purple. Number 4, I collect bears. I've been collecting bears since high school, so not sure how it started. I just know it kind of evolved, where someone gave me a bear, and the next thing you know, people were giving me bears, and I was collecting them, and I have all kinds, and I have stuffed bears, and I have ceramic bears, and I have bear jewelry, all kinds of things that are bears, and I've been collecting them. I have no idea how many I have right now, but I am going to have my collection of bears at the San Diego fair this summer. So if you are in San Diego, please come by and say hi, or let me know that you're going to be there, and love to see you, and say hi to me, and I'll say hi to you, and you can see my bears. So now we're on number 4. Number 4, I am definitely afraid of heights. I do not like heights at all. So don't get me on a roller coaster. Don't get me on a high bridge. Even if I'm in a hotel, I want the bottom floor. I don't want the penthouse. I don't want to live in the penthouse. That is not where I want to be. And I know some people think that's where you're supposed to be. That's where all the rich people are. Nope. Not me. I am perfectly fine on the bottom floor. Number 5. Let's see. What else? I love to read. I usually have I have tons of books, both in print and on my iPad. So I always have like 3 books that I'm reading at one time. So I love to read. I think reading is important for anybody. I think it's, you learn from reading, you grow from reading, you enjoy, you escape, whatever kind of books. I just think learning to read is wonderful. Number 6, what is number 6? What could I tell you about me? There's so many things. Obviously, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a Christian. And I am all in for Christ. I am not going to sugarcoat that. I am all in for Christ. Believe the Bible 100%. Believe in Jesus Christ, that Jesus Christ came, he lived a sinless life, and that he died on a cross, and that he rose again on the third day. And we're going to celebrate Easter soon, so that's pretty cool. Speaking of Easter, Easter is my absolute favorite holiday, so this is number 7. I prefer it to Christmas. Christmas gets very bogged down with a lot of activities and commercialism and everything, where Easter, you find a lot of people go to church on Easter, which, yeah, it'd be great if they went to church every week or as often as possible, but even if they go once a year and it's on Easter, they're going to usually hear the gospel, and that's the most important thing for anyone to hear if they don't know who Jesus is to hear the gospel. So, and then, even though you can go home and you can have the Easter egg hunt and all that stuff, I just find there's a little less going on and more you can emphasize the meaning of it, and basically that's the resurrection of Jesus Christ is what we celebrate on Easter. And growing up, as my kids grew up, I always made sure, even though they got Easter baskets, the gifts in the Easter baskets were centered around Christ. Whatever they got, whether they got crosses or they got books or they got Bibles or whatever, it was all centered around Jesus, whereas and Christmas time is sometimes toys and things like that. So I just made sure that Easter was special in that way. We keep the focus on Jesus at all times for Easter. Okay, 8. I love being a mom. Being a mom was something I always knew was in me that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a mom. Became pregnant right after we got married, had our first son a year after we got married, and then we had 3 more sons after that. It was the best thing. I didn't wait. I was young, and I've never once regretted having kids. I would have had 8, and with being married a second time, I have 8, but that was the number I always wanted, no matter how it happened. I wanted 8 kids. And so I'm very blessed that I have 8 children. Adults. They're not kids. None of them are kids. They're all adults. Last night I was actually at 2 of my son's house, and we played games all night long. It was so much fun. We laughed, we played games, and we just had a really good time, and I just love that. So that to me is the coolest thing. 9, going back to my kids, I am a mother of twins, which is another thing I always wanted to do. I always wanted to have twins, so I am blessed. I didn't think I would. Twins didn't run in my family. I always thought that that's how it works. Then you find out that that's not how it works. Identical twins can happen to anybody. Just so you know, just be prepared. Fraternal twins, yes, they run in the woman's family. Identical twins can happen to anybody, and they happened to us, and I am so thankful and so blessed because my twins are wonderful. I have 4 boys that I absolutely, totally adore. Okay, so now we're on number 9. What do you want to know about me? I drive for Uber and Lyft. So if you're ever in Southern California, maybe I'll pick you up sometime. If you come to Temecula, definitely on Saturdays I usually drive around Temecula. Sundays I drive around San Diego. There's another bright light. You can see my Uber and Lyft things back there. See? And I love it. I love driving for Uber and Lyft. I meet so many great people. It is fun, and I get to go places that I wouldn't go, and get to find all these cool little shortcuts to things, because the app takes you all over. Like, oh, I didn't know this road went through there, and I didn't know this went there. So I totally am enjoying driving for Uber and Lyft. That is so much fun. So that takes me to number 10. This should be good, huh? What can I say for number 10? Well, there's so many things, but I want to make sure it's something that maybe you didn't know about me. If you don't know me at all, you didn't know any of this stuff, so hey, it's all good, right? Well, I've told you how many kids I have, so let me tell you the family I grew up in. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. My parents were married until my dad passed away, so they were married, I don't even remember how many, over 50 years. I don't know how long they were married, but they were married their entire, marriage was until my dad passed away in 2004. And my oldest sister passed away in 2006, at the beginning of 2006, and my mom passed away at the end of 2006. So now we're down to 4 of us. I have an older brother that lives in Arizona, another older brother that lives in Temecula, and a younger sister that lives in Temecula. So at least 3 of us are fairly close together, so that's good. We get to see each other, not enough, but occasionally. So I am blessed with my family, and that is me. If you have any questions I can ask next time, please leave them below. I'd be more than happy. If you don't follow me on YouTube, please follow me. I'm trying to build this up. I don't know what I'm going to say half the time, but hopefully I'll say something fun. I'll say something uplifting. I'll say something that can help you in some way, because that's what I want to do. I want to be a help to you. Thank you. See you later.